That's next. Why don't you introduce them?
Yeah, it's my pleasure, and we have him on the line. It's the Village of Islamorada Mayor, Buddy Pinder. Good morning, buddy.
Good morning, Dennis. Good morning, Joey.
Good morning, my friend.
Now, buddy, you've got the last name Pinder. I mean, that's been around the Keys for a long period of time. Tell us about that.
Yeah, since the mid-1850s, Dennis, it's the family came here. Russells were first in 1854. I think it was in the 1860s, early 1860s, the Pinders came. And they came from Bahamas, by way of Bahamas in the 1850s, and then migrated up this way. Lived on Indian Key for a while, didn't like that. My great-grandfather, Preston Brooks Pinder, that's buried at the Pioneer Cemetery in Chica, he was born there in 1875. So there is a lot of history about the Pinders that, especially Upper Matacumbe, that a lot of people don't know. They had a packing house there for packing tomatoes, canning, growing key limes, pineapples, soursop, grapefruit. I could go on. They were farmers, and they were fishermen, and they were craftsmen. So a little bit more history about the family. They had fished governors, presidents, senators, state representatives. The fishing club was there. The Matacumbe Fishing Club was just south of Chica on the beach there. And so my grandpa used to pull a governor or senator or whatever around for $3 a day. They'd be wearing a coat and tie, and they'd catch tarpon bigger than the boat they were in. So a little 5 horsepower motor on a small boat, like with an office chair, up that the angler set in. But they were very dedicated, very big, family-oriented people. They always ate together, had everybody together eating at different houses, and just very creative. Obviously, they had to be creative to start all over again, especially after the 35 hurricane, wiped everything out.
Did you lose family in that hurricane?
No, we didn't lose any people. I think the Russell family, Richie's family, lost about 39 family members in that storm. My father, though, and my grandpa, they were floating in the ocean there off Chica, somewhere between there and Hawks Channel, and at about 200 plus mile an hour winds, thinking that they were going to be gone, and ended up a mattress floated by. My dad was 5 years old at the time and holding on to my grandfather's neck, but they climbed on the mattress and weathered the storm out. Sorry, I get a little emotional. It's pretty tough. Yeah, and the Parker family, their whole house uprooted. Of course, it's a wooden house, uplifted. They were floating in Hawks Channel in their house. So.
That's unbelievable. And so you were born and raised here, huh?
I was born in Doctors Hospital in Miami, but I was born we lived in Lower Matacumbe, then at Whitegate Court, my great grandmother's little motel there on the bay side. And we've seen a lot of changes over the years.
Yeah, I'm sure you have. I mean, they tell stories about you guys just playing football in the middle of US 1.
Yeah, I'll tell you, it's you didn't have to go as far out to catch a lot of fish either. I can remember when Richie and I would, we didn't have to go that far out to get the yellowtail, get a 1,000 yellowtail behind the boat, and catch what we wanted in 20 or 30 minutes and head in.
Yeah, I'm sure you got some great stories, and I think that's why you're so sensitive to the people of Islamorada and your campaign motto. I think your campaign motto was what? People first?
Yeah, residents first. Residents matters.
Yes.
So.
And I guess that's what put that in your mind to go ahead and support the people of the community.
That's right. Dennis, I believe this community Islamorada has always been a big, unified community. If somebody gets hurt, somebody gets sick, everybody comes out of the woodwork, to help each other. So we need to stick together, unity in our community. And, the residents are, what pays the salaries here of all the village, including the council. So, we need to listen to the residents.
Very good. Well, we got about 5 minutes left, buddy, so let's talk about some things that you've done and the new council's done since being elected back in November. And I think probably the big thing that you guys started off was the pedestrian bridge over the road at Founders Park.
Correct. That's correct, Dennis. Which that is behind us now. We worked hard. We said we would try. We didn't know that we could, but we discovered one particular document, the feasibility study from September of 2016, that was FDOT said in their own document that this bridge, none of the bridges in the Keys, temporary or fixed, were warranted, and especially the one here at Founders Park entrance was not warranted at $1.211 million. Dennis, I personally, my wife and I went to a lot of these meetings, and we never saw this document. I don't know any residents that ever did see this document. So, we just... Pardon?
Pretty telling.
Yes. So we got all the documentation, and we put the facts forward. I wasn't sure how that was going to work. I don't think any of us, Councilman Rosenthal, and we worked very hard, a lot of hours, and I just stated the facts to Mr. Wolf, the District 6 Secretary. I have to give the credit to the residents because they all were writing the governor. They were writing the head of FDOT, Jim Tybolt. They were writing Mr. Wolf, and they were writing their state representatives, their congressmen. So, it was, it came back a little, the letter came quicker than I thought. So, because we had a lot of people tell us we couldn't stop it. It would not be stopped.
Well, you guys stopped it, right?
We did. We did it.
And then that issue was taken care of, and then you guys took care of the Keys Heights neighborhood, and now you've got the Bills, right? And I guess there's a plan for that, and then you're also in search for a new village manager, right? Exactly. Colin Bejinger is the organization that is handling that. We should be hearing any day now of the candidates that have come forward, the applicants, should I say, that are coming forward for the village manager. So we'll interview the top candidates, and hopefully we can get a village manager in here soon. Well, that would be good.
That would happen down there. Maybe, gosh, you don't have your hands full with the Indian Chief. I think that's such a strong emotional subject for all residents down here.
Yes, yeah, Joey, we are. We gonna, it's a tough thing. The people in Lower Matacumbe, that have to drive through there how many times a day, and we're gonna revisit this. I really believe that the residents will have a chance to come to a workshop. This council has not had a workshop on the Phils. I believe that's where, according to the residents that have been calling me, they've been requesting a workshop on the Phils. So we want to listen to the residents and try to, make something that's going to please everybody. We got to take care of our local fishing guides, our locals here that use that ramp, on a daily basis. So.
Well, yeah, no, but even on weekends, as it is now, the local residents sometimes have it a little tough. And as the song says, put their toes in the water and their ass in the sand. Kind of hard to do when there's that many people down there.
That's correct, Joey. Yep. So we got to come. It's that is a very touchy situation here, trying to to please everybody. But I don't really feel that the village taxpayers or residents should be paying to pick up all the trash. And I mean, I personally have been to Ann's Beach and see the bags of dirty diapers hanging in the mangroves.
Yeah, I have too.
And why should we be paying for that? I mean, we're going to have some enforcement there. But let's see. Let's give a little bit of time here and see what kind of minimal plan we can come up with.
Well, they just cut us right off here, buddy. We gotta go, Dan. We gotta do our sign off. Thanks for coming on.
Okay.
We'll have you on again. Keep up to date with the village manager search and the bills.
All right. Thank you, Dennis. Thank you, Joe. You guys have a very wonderful day.
You're the best.
Thanks.